already know what it is, and we back. It's on the Blokk podcast. It's your boy, Boogie the host.
Nina Lee.
Sierra Asia, no.
Check this out. We're back, and we're still celebrating the month of love. It is Valentine's Day. Shout out to everybody, that got somebody. And if you don't got somebody, we love you here at On the Blokk. Check this out. So, today we're going to do it. We're going to go back to the tradition. We're going to start off with Letters with Nina. So what you got for us today?
Okay, y'all. So this one is going to be juicy. All right. Hey, boo. So I have a dilemma. My man of 4 years got caught cheating. And even though I have accepted his mistakes, I'm finding it hard to love him more. It's almost like it's in the same place or even less. I'm looking for more. Instead, it's like we are not progressing, if that makes sense. I'm needing that reassurance, and I think he's comfortable where he's at because I took him back. Needless to say, attracted to someone else who has been trying to get my attention. I even went out on a date with him behind my man's back. We didn't do anything sexually, but I feel guilty.
You should, bitch. Nah.
Hold up now. Okay, hold on now.
She ain't do nothing, so technically she all right. Like,
okay, but I feel like it's wrong either way because giving somebody any type of attention outside of your relationship is still putting like more debt into what you got going on. So I feel like she's wrong, but at the same time, you can't blame her because if you cheated on me and I accepted that, it's now time for you to put in that work. You're going to have to give me that reassurance every time I ask for it. You're going to have to really put in that time to make me feel more comfortable.
But is she really wrong though? If somebody not giving you the attention,
men do the same thing.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like like if a man's not getting the attention, well, 9 times out of 10, if a man's not getting the attention, because it's because your old lady she done any damn way, and she
Absolutely.
probably in this situation right here that she talking about. But at the end of the day, I can't say this girl is wrong because 9 times out of 10, if a man ain't giving a woman attention,
Absolutely,
and he don't got a full-time job. It's because he giving his attention to somebody else.
Absolutely, and I feel like that's okay to feel that way, but why drag him along if you are done with him as well? Why stay in the same position?
Because
she's split about it. She has hope.
She do.
She comfortable,
and it's kind of terrible
though. And she has hope that shit could change.
Because if you think about it, like let's be real, and we talking about, I don't know their financial state, but at the end of the day. Let's say, there's 2 scenarios. Let's say she's the breadwinner in the house. He not going nowhere because at the end of the day, one is going to be toxic. He not letting her go nowhere. She the breadwinner. She pay for everything, but you're not going nowhere. He not going to let you go. It's going to be very toxic. They're going to fuss. They're going to fight. But at the end of the day, on the other spectrum of that, let's say he's the breadwinner. She not going nowhere because she feel comfortable. And although she's found somebody else, she hasn't experienced that other man well enough to know if he's a provider, protector, or professor for her life. So she's comfortable where she at.
I mean, I can see what you're saying, but at the end of the day, you're not about to play with me. You're not about to play with me.
I mean, yeah.
And if you're gonna cheat on me and I accept it, yes, I have accepted it, but if you feel comfortable and stay in that same position, like, okay, I got her back, so now shit is still gonna go back to regular. You're not gonna get me to, like, it's gonna be harder. I'm not gonna love you the same.
Listen, when you take a man back, let me tell you something. I don't give a damn how much he cry, bitch, moan, and complain. The minute a woman takes a man back, he's not gonna trust her. So you taking him back is the worst thing you can do for a man. That's the worst because you enabling his behavior.
Now he's like, oh shit. Now what she got going on?
Exactly.
Like, what's she doing? She gonna do me dirty the same way?
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Like, just dead the fucking issue. Like, just dead.
That's what I'm over here thinking.
That's exactly what's gonna happen.
Yeah, like he feel comfortable now to okay, she let me get away with it. I can get away with it again.
Absolutely.
But in the back of his mind, he ain't gonna never let that go.
So it's not wrong for her to go be with him or be with somebody else, but dead that shit.
I don't think if you think about it, what if he's just a friend? Nothing sexual happened.
But she said she's attracted to him. So it could potentially, like, let's say I'm going on a date with somebody. It's not just going to end there.
But
'Cause
what
I'm
type of
giving
attraction?
my energy for? Why am I taking away? I'm not telling my husband. So first of all, I'm being sneaky. Well, her man, I'm being sneaky. Already you fucking up.
But are you
You already
being
fucking
sneaky
up.
because you found a friend, or are you being sneaky because you found a lover? At the end of the day, you got to decipher the two.
Well, we don't know that. We
right,
don't know that.
right.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
might very much be a friend that at the end of the day, it's like he serves a purpose that my boyfriend, husband, whatever can't give me right now, and he makes me feel accepted. You know what I'm saying?
Which
Like,
I would definitely sneak out more. Like I would definitely go, not being like.
I mean, you have to when you're in a relationship like that.
Not to. I'm not saying not to or to do it, but it's like if this is what's making me feel accepted, making me feel comfortable, making me feel loved. This is where I'm rearing to because if I'm already expressing myself to you and telling you, hey, I still need that reassurance, you're gonna have to work with me.
But check this out though.
Just because I accepted you does not mean you get to sit there and be comfortable.
And that's why you sneaking.
No.
You're not sneaking because this
have
guy.
to put that time.
You're not sneaking because this guy's your lover. You're sneaking because now you have this insecure ass boyfriend that you let back into the house.
Yeah,
and he definitely don't want you around no nigga.
Absolutely.
Like
Absolutely.
that's the only. It's not because
And I hate
of the
that
guy
shit.
that you're. It's simply because he's insecure.
If a female had done it to him, would he had taken her back? Absolutely.
Which
not.
brings me to the main question:
Absolutely not.
Can men handle the same thing they
No.
put women through?
Absolutely
I'm
not.
gonna tell you not.
I'm
Absolutely
absolutely
not.
not.
I'm gonna say
you're
no.
the first person I've heard say yes.
Yeah.
That you can't. That you can't. Because I'm telling you now, these men are weak.
Listen,
Men are
weak.
weak.
I am weak in the knees. I can hardly speak. Listen, no, you can't do me how I do you. Because guess what? I'm going to cry. I'm going to be hurt.
I
can't
know.
work. I can't eat.
Y'all are the weakest
No.
motherfuckers I
You can't.
know.
You can't. I don't care what. The hardest nigga. I don't give a damn. This nigga got 4 bodies. He can't take. He can't take it.
Especially if it's somebody that he really was fucking with and that bitch hurt him. That nigga
He can't
is
take
broke.
it. And
Fuck
she
you, all
typically
that.
don't. A woman don't even got to cheat on a man. She could just leave him.
So a man, right, like wants to talk to a woman, but he sees that she has a lot of like suitors, niggas that's around her or that.
I like that.
her
She
in
said
her
suitors.
DMs,
Yeah.
Whatever. My question is, I feel like some yes, some no, but I want to hear what you have to say. Like, are you gonna still talk to her? Try
Yeah.
her?
Yeah.
Or is that like on the con list? Like, oh, like I'm not trying to.
Typically, so
Yeah.
it's a checks and balance thing. Like at the end of the day, it depends on the type of woman. If she's
Elaborate.
anything less than an 8, no, I'm not trying it. But if she's more than an 8, I don't give a fuck about them niggas.
I hate the way men think.
I'm gonna boss up, bitch. I'm gonna show you why you need to be with me. I'm gonna show you why I supersede all them niggas you got around. But if anything less than an 8, I'm not trying it.
You know, I'm gonna compliment you because you're a winner. All
Right.
niggas ain't winners. You know what I'm saying? All people ain't winners.
Absolutely.
Because I put it to you like this.
Absolutely.
Because you said, "Oh, I don't niggas ain't shit." Let me ask you this, right? If you meet if you meet a nigga that most like, okay, so what's one male celebrity that every woman is like, damn, he fine?
Chris Brown.
Okay, boom. Chris,
He's
listen.
all right, he's all right.
No, listen. Listen.
I like my Chris Brown.
But listen, me
No,
and him
listen.
can fight. Me and him can fight
Listen.
together.
So Chris Brown got
He
all.
hit me, I'm hitting
Let's
back.
say Chris Brown quit being famous and became a regular guy. Just said, you know what? I don't want to be famous. I don't want to sing no more. I just want to be regular. Now he's walking around, driving. He's living a regular life. He's tangible to regular people, right? So listen. So listen.
Okay,
Are you gonna if knowing he has that many options, are you gonna try Chris Brown over a Johnny from Fayetteville who has a bunch of hoes? Which one are you taking? Which one are you gonna
he's a
shoot?
good guy,
He's a good guy, but a bunch of hoes want him.
That don't matter.
Yeah, I don't care who
It's
wants
his
you.
actions.
I don't care who wants you. Who do you want? And if I'm that person, then we rocking out. Cause what the fuck?
So you choosing Chris Brown or the regular guy?
Chris Brown.
Exactly. She talking about niggas ain't shit. Nigga, anything less than an 8, I'm not chasing. You gotta.
But he light skin, all these tattoos and shit. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just saying if I'm attracted to you, I mean it is what it is. But I think
That's
that
what it
if
boils down to.
Yeah, I mean, of course. First, for me personally, if I see you the way you look is what's gonna catch my attention first, and then conversations will turn me on, and like keep me going. But if we just talking on the phone and I show up and I'm like, ooh, goddamn, conversation's cute, but Chris Brown, right here, I fight niggas too.
She said I fight niggas.
I don't give a fuck. We be in that bitch fighting.
So, damn, that just fucked me up.
Nah,
Ultimately, it like you know what I'm saying. Like, to answer your question,
Yes.
oops.
Forgot myself.
it's like at the end of the day, like it don't matter if a woman really got. Most men want a woman that every other nigga got. I mean, every other nigga wants. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody wants to chase a female that nobody wants. Just like no.
Okay, that makes sense.
No, it is. It's always going to be some type of competition outside of it being visual. Like, oh no, he got her. What can I do to be like, nah?
Right, because I don't see nobody chasing fucking Rasputia down the street.
Oh damn. Some people like Rasputia.
No, only females like ugly niggas. Niggas don't like ugly females.
Yeah.
They will hide a ugly female and take her income tax check.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? But when it come to when it come to Pretty Britney, she get the Facebook post, the Instagram post, the fucking the income tax she
like
just got
my
from
trophy.
Rasputia.
My trophy wife.
Right.
This is what it boils down to.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like it just at the end of the day, it ain't really like you don't come on like it's fucking human nature.
Can men handle a woman that have a lot going on?
No.
Okay, bet.
Because a woman can't handle a man that got a lot going on.
That's not true.
I feel like if y'all both got something going on, but y'all it starts off with y'all understanding each other before y'all even get going. If I this is what I'm doing, this is what you doing, where can we like meet in the middle to where we will be all right?
But
it's kind of hard to jump into. It's kind of hard for me to be like, oh, I'm just a regular person. I'm chilling at home. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I meet somebody that's giving attention not just to me but to the whole world, and I'm like, hey, what's going on? When you gonna have time for me?
if you've been here,
there.
that's easier. If we've been together this whole time and then I get on, cool. I get that. I understand. Like, yeah. But if I'm focused and I'm on, I don't typically have time for a relationship.
Well, then don't get in one.
Exactly.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
one.
so I know a man can't handle a female that got shit going on because at the end of the day, her focus ain't on a man. Her focus is on whatever she got going on. What's making her money? What's making her?
But what if
you have to have something going on? Like me personally, I have a lot going on. So if I'm talking to somebody, you have to have a lot going on because if not,
it's boring. Like I can't talk to you every day.
Corny. Vibes get corny because what you doing? Oh, just watching the game, playing the game, chilling.
Again.
My nigga, like, what are you working on? Like, what's going on? Like, what you building? Like,
She said, "Oh."
Who's she talking to?
You just doing your 9 to 5. Like, you must want to do your 9 to 5 forever.
Absolutely.
She said, "Baby, you don't got no business."
I feel like there's people for people. So if they not on the same level as you, then they not worth your.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, you don't know. It depends. It's always a trial and error.
But at the end of the
it's a trial and error.
As a person who's in business, as a person who does wears many different hats, as people who wear many different hats, artists, entrepreneur, truck driving, podcasting.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, can we all agree to say that our significant others are in this path? If nobody had anything else going on, in this path, our significant others are meant to be met along this journey and not somebody that is, you know what I'm saying? Somebody
you gonna have
that's
to
just
ride with me.
Yeah.
Because once I make it, what you with me for?
That's what I'm saying. I want someone
What
I can
you trying to?
with.
That's what I was saying. That's why
be in my corner.
somebody that is on the same page as you.
Because unless
Somebody
we
that you can
together
grow
before,
with.
it's like I don't really know you, so I'm not dedicating my time with you.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like everything I do is something I'm proud of, something that makes me happy, something who's me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So if you fuck with me, you should be at the shit that I'm doing.
Right.
Maybe look like #1 fan, superstar, Usher type shit.
Support.
Because honestly, let's keep it a band. I don't have time to fuck you unless I'm free. Your availability depends on my availability. Because if I'm not available for you, I don't care. Like, that's just that we be available when I'm available. Other than that, I don't care what you do. Like, when you're in business, when you're in entrepreneurship, when you're running your own shit without having to clock in, you're only available when you're available.
Absolutely.
You don't have time to say, "Oh, I can hang out with you at 4:00 tomorrow." I don't know if I'm gonna be available.
Do you like dating women that are business women too, or are you mostly date women that are 9 to 5? Or
No, I won't. I like dating. I'm business women. Like, that's just it. Like, if you don't got shit going, I'm like, what's her name? B. Simone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When she said she want her nigga to come home, she want her nigga doing something to come home, lay in the bed with her and go over different things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's sexy. It's a whole nother type of attraction. It's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Vibe.
like, you know what I'm saying? We fucking on top of scheduled paper. Now, you know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn, like this shit just got heated. You got 6 meetings tomorrow. I got 4. Like, damn, we doing good.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is. Like, that's just, and typically that, to me, that makes sense. Like, why would you date somebody that isn't in the caliber of lifestyle or yearning for the caliber of lifestyle that you want?
But see, that it gets tricky because we're in a generation now where everyone's at least thinking about it, at least talking about it, at least saying, all right, I'm going to get that trucking business manifested within this amount of time. But then it comes down to who's doing the motherfucking work.
Absolutely.
Who got some fruit or creating that fruit
You
in
know
the
what?
process.
You know how I feel, though? I feel like if you talk to somebody and they talk about something like that, but they're not doing it, that should tell you enough about them.
Absolutely. I feel like conversation really tells you who the person is.
Yeah, if you're talking about that and you're not doing it, I know you're a liar. You're
because
a procrastinator.
you can tell me everything that you want to tell me.
I'm gonna be
but
a rapper.
when I ask you, hey, what have you done to do something? You can't give me that information. Next.
That's facts.
Because I'm not gonna waste my time.
Or even if I don't see work.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. If you can't give me details, you can't give me information on what you talking about, you got to go. I'm not wasting my time on somebody that's just gonna sit on their ass and not do what they talking about. Just can't do it.
Because at the end of the day, you wear many hats. You wear many hats. You know what I'm saying? You paint all fucking day. You know what I'm saying? You do everything from teaching a class to fucking humanities work and all type of shit. At the end of the day, do you have time for somebody that's not in the same light? Like, come on.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's be real.
That's why I keep saying.
I've made the wrong choices of doing it anyway because I was vulnerable and just wanted that time type shit.
Because we crave that intimacy. We crave that. We want
and
that.
My love language is personal touch. And
we want that.
Affirmation. No, but I like all that.
She said, let me put this out there because I am a little lonely.
My name's Sierra Fajo, and
right. You know what I'm saying?
I'm single, ready to mingle.
No, but yeah, personal touch, words of affirmation, and I love cuddling, all that. I be craving that. I do. It's something I'm working on. You know what I'm saying? So I do feel like women sometimes they'll temporarily settle. I'm not gonna say settle, but temporarily, to have some
because we crave that. We crave that little bit of.
So
touch,
I got a question as a man.
Yeah.
Is it okay? Although we can't identify a woman that is just craving that, is it okay if a man just, let's say a man walked up to you and said, "Look, I don't got time for a relationship, but I do crave intimacy. Like, from time to time,
honestly,
I want to. That's all I want. Like, I don't want to just
but
block
that's where
in.
it comes to where y'all both either agree to that or y'all don't. That's where you set your boundaries. Hey, this is only going to be this.
Can't be no random.
Yeah, I'm not just gonna be like, oh.
Nah, like a nigga that get, like, let's say he DM you like, hey, what's up? I like you. I would like to take you out tonight. He take you out, and then y'all talking, and he's like, listen, I don't really have time for a full-time relationship, but I do have time for, consistent, every other day or whatever fucking type of intimacy. Like, I can't promise you 24/7, but I can promise you sometime.
People gonna start plotting.
No, because I feel like if we can come to an agreement, it's not. I hate saying agreement because it's not like we signing a contract or something. It's more like if we can sit down and understand each other in a certain type of way that we want to do things, I feel like it works better that way when it's an understanding. Hey, this is what we want. I'm telling you what I like. If you're not with it, I'm not fucking with you. Like, at the end of the day, if you with it, then this is what we're going to do. But if you not, I feel like you have to have that. You have to have that. listen, I'd rather you be honest with me and let me make that decision.
Honesty
Let
is
me make that
sexy.
decision if I want to fuck with you or not.
Yeah.
True.
Because
Like,
if I
that's just-
don't fuck around and give me what I want to hear, and then later
Can't
down,
give you the full
you
thing.
change the
Like,
shit
yeah.
on me, and I'm like, nigga, that's not what we were talking about. Like, I thought this was gonna go a little further, and you talking about you ain't fucking with it. Let me make that fucking decision
Right.
because
But
you
if a
know I might
nigga
play with
came to you and just was like, I can't give you 24/7, but I can give you when I'm free. Like,
and if that's what I agree with, then yes. But
Now-
if that's not what I'm looking for, no.
so he ain't shit just for it. It just depends on what you typically are like, all right, yeah, but it just depends on what you are willing to accept.
Yeah.
Cool.
For me,
If I say yes,
for me,
and if I don't, because I'm a big energy and vibe person.
right.
So if I agree to it, and then the time that I do get your time, if something start changing up, or you know what I'm saying, like I gotta feel you. Like if I feel this is a good vibe every time we link
Absolutely.
up, I'm probably with it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
if something start feeling weird in the energy,
That's what
or
I'm saying.
something,
But you should be
it's a
able
big
to have
dub.
that. You should be able to have that, like, hey, even if you catching more feelings than what he's giving, you should be able to say, hey, I'm catching more feelings than what you giving, so we probably gonna have to end it because I'm not gonna continue doing
That's when
something.
it gets toxic.
No, but why would you? Okay, so let's say you came to him and you said that, and he said, I don't want to end it. Why would we end it?
That's when this shit get
Nah, that's what he
toxic.
gonna say,
How is it? But
Listen,
listen,
this is what he gonna say. He gonna be like, okay, I understand. Then he gonna,
Right.
then he gonna come in and attack your ass.
but listen, what if he's feeling the same way? Like, what if he's on some shit like, no, I feel the same way, and I do want it to go further.
Then
I'm
if
ready
we
for
both
that.
on the
That's
same
awesome.
page.
That's
But if we're
awesome.
on the same page, then yes.
I feel
That's
like this
right.
generation of love doesn't give the we don't give the proper communication for shit like that.
But that's what I'm saying. We have to
Y'all, sure,
communicate.
y'all want to get in that conversation?
We have to communicate. I've been saying this from the jump. You have to communicate
in my
with me.
opinion, men don't communicate.
We-
A lot of them, not all
Well,
of them.
don't
No, we
communicate
don't,
well.
because-
y'all don't communicate well.
And the reason why is because whether it's the woman they're dealing with or past women have made it uncomfortable for them to
Yeah,
communicate.
and then it's harder for us to try to fix what somebody else fucking broke. That's
Right.
not my job.
Because
I'm not the same way.
right.
Dependent,
facts.
because females do that too. Females like, I ain't fucking with the next nigga. I know I've been through it. I ain't doing that shit no more.
You know what I'm saying?
And not giving the chance to even try it.
Right. You know what I mean? But it's almost like if you really think about it, how many times have you sat down? How many times you were talking to a nigga and you actually told him how you was feeling before he told you how he was feeling?
all the time.
Yeah.
And you notice
I would say before, yes, but now I really just sit back.
right. So which is
Yeah.
perfect because we got
Yeah.
two
I
different
know,
sides.
maybe
I
that's
know.
my problem.
Right. No. Listen. So we got two different sides of the spectrum, which is perfect for
Yeah,
this
yeah, yeah.
conversation. So, in your experience and in your experience, when a person tells you versus when a person tells you how they feel versus when a person tells you how they feel, what does that look like for y'all? Because in my mind, I can tell you this: when a person tells you how they feel, I feel like it's somewhat accepting on your end. And on your end, it's more or less like, I don't know about that because I got to see how real you are type of shit.
Well, yeah, because as soon as, like, the first sign.
Whereas with her, it's
the
like,
first sign.
right. You know what I mean? With
Red
someone,
flags, I'm letting go.
right. With someone in that
I'm working
stature,
on
it's
that.
like I'm walking on eggshells. With her, it's like, oh, I can tell her I love her and feel free.
Yeah, that's where you need to learn what you're gonna accept and what you're not gonna accept. So for me, it's more like if you liking me and you already telling me you love me and we ain't even done nothing, it kind of throws me off a little bit because it's like, what you doing? What you doing? You don't even know I got kids. Like, you don't, like, you need to
don't
know
know
me,
me,
period,
yeah.
first before you even tell me you love me, because we ain't even gone on no date. We ain't done nothing. You got to calm that shit down because it kind of scares me. It's like, I'm not doing that shit again. I'm not going back and forth with you. I'm not trying to figure it out.
Hell no.
I want you to know that
Hell
as soon as you do something wrong, I'm going to let you know, so either you fix it or you can go. I'm not wasting my time on nobody.
And you know what? We have an age difference too.
Yeah.
So, I'm 27.
Not too far. Just
I ain't even being like that.
Nah, but seriously.
No,
But I feel like it's.
I am fed up. Like, I am very fed up. And I can only imagine how fed up. I know I'm going to say I'm going to be single that long. Damn it.
Yeah.
If I am.
Yeah.
5 years. Shit.
Yeah.
Some of the shit I put up with now, I'm definitely not going to put up with then.
Absolutely.
So you mature within age and you
Absolutely.
get more fed up with shit.
Absolutely.
So do y'all think when men, do y'all think y'all are with that? Like once you reach the point of being fed up and you're not putting up with certain shit, do you think that sometimes you can be irrational with certain men?
I feel like, I catch myself like, damn, he is showing signs that he could be somebody great for me, but I'm shorting it because of what I've been through. So I'm like, I don't know. I'm probably not going to feel him because he's moving too fast.
Yeah.
So not even moving. You don't think somebody can fall in love with somebody that they just like? Let's say it's been days, weeks, months. Don't give a fuck. Years. Don't matter the time. Like let's say time.
No, I feel like somebody can fall in love with me because I give that vibe. I give my true self to you.
So why would you fall somebody that falls in love with you?
I'm not saying that you can't fall in love with me. I'm saying like slow it down. Slow it down. Like
how do you slow it down when you just said what you said? You a vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like
I am a vibe, but what makes you fall in love with me? I mean, it's just because it's just me.
No. See, y'all think different. Like as us men, us saying we the shit is like it's like I know I can take care of you. I know I can love you unconditionally.
I understand.
I know I can give
but
you.
that all plays out.
No, listen, wait.
That all plays out on what I've been through. So it's kind of hard for the next person.
So
it's going to be harder for the next person and the next person.
So is that fair is my question.
It's not fair sometimes, but it's fair to me because I know what I want. And True. I'm not thinking about what you want. I know what I want in my life and how I want it to be played out. So I already wrote my story.
So at this, like, because to be honest with you, that's like, okay, so what if a man came to you and said,
it might not be fair.
Right, like that's just.
I know it might not be fair, but I know personally I'm not taking no shit. And sometimes that can be like, well, fuck you, bitch. And I'm like, okay, on to the next one. Back then, I'll probably be like, oh, he got 3 or 4 red flags, but I can look past it. Let's work on it. Now, that first sign, you getting the fuck on. You getting the fuck on. Yeah, you got to go.
Y'all might want to watch a Madea movie or two, because at the end of the day, you're gonna let your blessing walk out of the door.
And it might be.
On that.
And it might
Let
be.
me tell you, recently, like within a month ago, I was dating this dude. And shit was nice. There was a lot of green flags there. I'm like, okay, I'm good. Now, there was one red flag. He was kind of short. He's taller than me, but he's short.
I thought you said it was short. I was about to say, ew. Damn.
No, that was big. Look, green flag. No,
she said, you nasty motherfucker.
Anyways, so a lot of green flags, you know what I'm saying? But then we took shit a little too fast. We really started liking each other. Shit was going fast. I'm like, do you think we're going too fast?
How is that's like?
But hold on,
how is anything too fast?
Because then the nigga got comfortable, and the red flags started coming out, and then I just was like,
what was the red flags?
We were bickering already. It hasn't even been a month.
Oh, y'all didn't like each other.
Yeah,
y'all
that's
were
what I'm
infatuated.
saying. Yeah.
I'm talking. I see me. I'm a Capricorn.
Because what he sounds like is somebody. I'm gonna say what I need to say to get in.
He had grown man tendencies. I have experience of being with not men, but a man that I took care of in a way. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. So he was coming to the table with the shit. So I'm like, okay, I like that. And there was a vibe there too. But it was like as he got comfortable, it's like he was a little bit even more opinionated. And what else?
He can't have an opinion?
He can, but it was just like a little overextended. Like, I'm all about good vibes. Like, come on now, it's less than a month we dating. It's supposed to be a vibe.
Oh, he was basically being controlling.
All the shit I got on my plate, you should be my piece in a sense. You get what I'm saying? We here to vibe. Like, we're not girlfriend and boyfriend yet or anything. Or none of that. So why?
So you feel like him bickering and stuff like that? We don't even got a title yet. You need to calm the fuck down. Yeah. Absolutely.
Like
calm the fuck down. Pump the brakes.
You ain't bitching. First of all, if you bitching at me already, it's fuck you.
That's what I'm saying. That's the red flags I'm talking about. I'm not taking shit from nobody. body.
And then if we're around each other for majority of the day, like I feel like we should be having fun.
Sex.
Like 90% of the time. But you giving me baby daddy vibes. You giving me 10 years plus vibes of us being complacent and tired of each other already. Red
No,
flag,
hell
goodbye.
no.
You got to go.
Got to go.
Bye.
Sayonara. It's over for you.
No, I understand. I feel like it's different for everybody. Whatever they've been through is basically how they're going to move forward.
And that's exactly what
That's
I
just
saw
how it
quick
is.
too.
Yeah.
But
When I'm used to something and I want to change, I'm going to make that change. I'm not going to accept that.
that's what I was getting ready to say. Like
Yeah.
at some point, yes, it's gonna be rough because of what you've been through, and at the end of the day, you're not gonna take no shit. But at some point, you are gonna sit here and say, you know what? I've went through enough people. Obviously, I mean, we all see the people that we talk to on social media, see how they get in relationships. They're happy, this, that, and the third. And at some point, after going through what we went through, we're like, I'm not going to do that to the next person. Like, I'm actually going to try. But it's scary because it's 50-50 on, are you going to get a good guy or woman, or are you going to get a fucking retard who is shit for brains and does you dirty?
And that's where you got to really fill it out. I'm not gonna put no title on something that I'm still trying to figure out.
But
You know what? These niggas be like, this is what they be telling me, because I'm single. You know what I'm saying? They be like, well, you know, I need to be the only person, like, as if I'm right now making you my boyfriend. Nigga, you barely
Because you gave him that type of attention. Because you gave him any type of attention, they already feel entitled. Mm-hmm. Is that what you're saying? Because...
Well, it's like... So I'm single. I can do what I want. You want to take me out? Great. Let's get to know each other. You know what I'm saying? But for me to sacrifice the shit that I'm doing now, my freedom, for me to sacrifice my freedom now, I don't know that yet. I don't know if you for me. I don't know if you're going to be cool around my kids.
Right.
I don't know if you the one for me. So why would I sit here and, you know what I'm saying? Like, cut off everybody, not talk to, you know what I'm saying? Start treating other people differently for you. Like,
yeah, especially if I don't know where it's going.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Like,
for me, I ain't gonna lie. I get that as far as from women because it's easier. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas would be like, oh, you got other niggas? Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing me, you doing you. But as a man, it's harder to go to a woman and be like, damn, I really like you, but I do got other people on the side. I do entertain other people.
Because do you feel like that shortens your chance to even get some type of anything
yes,
from
a
other?
woman doesn't make it comfortable for it to be a no judgment free zone as far as a man having other options but interested in this woman.
But that's why I keep going back to, if you are just as honest as you can be to the person that you want, you gotta let them make that decision if they want to fuck with you or not.
Man, the only thing you're gonna get is hoes.
Well, then if that's what you attracting.
That's not what you're attracting. You can go get any type of good woman. A good woman is not. She could have multiple goddamn options. She not going for no nigga that got options. She not going for no nigga that's entertaining other women. But a man.
Well, that's true because nigga, as soon as I see you doing something
right,
out
but
the way,
case in point, she just said there was a man that was like, oh, I got to be the only one. But a woman gonna be like, bitch, fuck you. Because this nigga over here paying my bills. This nigga over here eat my pussy good. This nigga over here make me laugh. But if a man come to the picture and he like, oh, I'm interested in you. I like you. I want to take you out. I want to make you happy. But do understand, I got other, you know what I mean? Like other situations going on. I'm not trying to jump in nothing with you.
Let me go ahead and make that decision if I want you to be.
I wish they would say that.
Basically like a sugar daddy. Basically.
No, but the thing about it is, if a nigga say that, a woman is going to, there's no woman that's going to, the woman that's going to stick around is going to be the hoe. She's going to be the slut.
Because she's going to be like, okay, well, I got other niggas doing the same shit. If you're going to be the same nigga, then get on payroll.
A woman ain't going to fight for a nigga to make her the one.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like men live in a different lifestyle. Men have to work hard, not even work harder. It's not very much you can do to stand out for a female besides the general basis of making a woman happy. Other than if you're not single and not talking to nobody else and got money, got enough money to provide for a woman household that obviously when you date a woman, I feel like every man should date a woman that they can afford with a household because you can't, if you date a woman and you lessen her household, like nigga, come on. You know what I'm saying? But you should be able to keep her lifestyle up, my nigga.
Absolutely.
And those are we're, like Chris Rock said, dogs, women, and children are the only things loved unconditionally. Men are loved under the conditions of certain things.
Well, I'm going to say yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what makes it hard. Like how do we?
And it's not fair, but at the same time, like it's
That's
either
y'all fault.
yeah.
Excuse me, damn spit. What the fuck going on? but that's y'all fault in my opinion.
What you think came first, the ain't shit nigga or the hoe?
The ain't shit nigga.
How?
But listen though, women give back so much to each other. You get what I'm saying? Men don't. That's why I say it's y'all fault.
No.
Did that more? Y'all became more vulnerable with each other more and express y'all feelings more. Then it'll be more open to.
No, niggas do. You know what females say? Oh, you gay. All you do is hang around your homeboys. Men.
It depends on what y'all do.
No. Listen, men actually go. Listen, this is the setup. Men go to other men's like they homeboy house, play 2K, and talk about their problems. They talk about what's going on in their life.
Lie,
I swear to God,
Don't lie,
bro, jump in the comments if I'm lying.
You don't know how to lie to kid yet.
Every man that hang with their homeboys, the conversation 9 times out of 10 is about getting money or the shit they going through in life. You can't.
Is it helpful after?
Yeah, it is very helpful. It's it's helpful to a point where it's like the thing about it is most women, and this is why I go back to that scenario. Did the hoe come first or the ain't shit nigga? The hoe came.
Okay, tell me why the hoe came first.
The hoe came first because look at Adam and Eve. That's going. If you believe in the Bible, come on, you can't.
I
that's
believe
proof
in
the
it,
pudding.
but it's.
The hoe came
I feel
first
like
because.
things changed.
But no,
Things
listen. Yes, but listen. The hoe came first because
Right, because
every
can
nigga.
niggas be hoes?
Listen, right or wrong, and just answer. You don't got to elaborate. Right or wrong. Every man's first love is his mama, right? Every man's first heartbreak is the girl when he was in elementary school, right? So when both of them fuck up, what he gonna do? Treat every bitch like she ain't shit, right?
Or be gay.
Or be gay. You know what I'm saying? But he gonna treat every bitch like they ain't shit, right? A nigga just ain't born with the you know what I mean, with the construct of that's scientifically a lie for somebody to say, oh, I watched my daddy grow up like that, beating on my mama, so I felt like it was right. When Chris Brown sat on national TV and said, oh, I watched abuse in my house, so I was trained to do that. No, you won't. No, you won't. That bitch was toxic. And she didn't admit to doing that. She didn't admit to when you were in the car and trying to go through your phone and you was telling her, baby, it wasn't like that. I didn't know she was going to be there. That bitch took it left. And made it something wrong. If you watch his interview, that's plain and simple. This bitch went left for no reason. I feel like a woman makes it go left for no reason. Like it, every man.
I feel like a woman will make it go left if she's already not interested. If the shit is dead.
Come on.
If the shit is dying, then she really gonna be like.
But 9 times out of 10, every man, every young boy has had a broken heart. At a young age,
yeah, but that doesn't give you the excuse to be a fuck nigga either.
No, it don't.
It don't give you the excuse to treat females or call them hoes.
But at the same time, it's like, all right, you watch a girl. We've heard of females getting raped, right? And we all know stories of females who get raped and become prostitutes or become strippers or anything to sell their body, right? Because of what they've been through, right?
Absolutely.
So how the fuck you can't say that about a nigga who was done dirty by a female and he actually loved her and he didn't know what deceit was?
About what, hitting women?
No, like being hurt. How can you say that about a man that doesn't know what it feels like to hurt a woman because he's just trying to love her and she breaks his heart? You know what I'm saying? So because in turn, when that woman got raped, it triggered her to, not care about her body, sell herself, this, that, and the third. So you mean to tell me when a man only knows love because his mama has shown him unconditional love?
Right. So his first heartbreak kind of fucked him up. So that goes in the sense of, okay, so now the next person is gonna get what? because you've been heartbroken. What
The
that
next
gives the
person is
next
going to
person?
get done dirty because why? Every man is going to protect themselves first.
So that's okay.
It's never okay.
Okay.
There
So
needs to be
where
more
do you?
resources out there that are open opportunity for this
So
nigga
where?
to feel
That's what I'm
comfortable
saying.
to
So
get the
But that's
healing that he
you.
needs.
That's you. When you meet a man that shows you
We're
that.
not perfect either, though.
No, you're not. But at the end of the day, if a man can identify that a woman had a broken heart and help
so
heal
two
her
broken
by.
hearts are supposed to be together because they
No,
understand each
that's
other.
not what I'm saying. Because two broken hearts don't generally always attract each other. You know what I'm
Healing
saying?
is everybody's own responsibility.
Right.
So at the end of the day, for him to get his healing or her to get her healing,
Don't jump into
excuse
something
me,
else until you heal.
Like,
Right.
you need to
But
be
as
seeking
your
it,
man-
not in another relationship, etc. But I mean, yes, a relationship, but not a intimate relationship.
So you can fault me?
A relationship with somebody who can guide you and mentor you into getting there.
So you can fault me. Let's say a
Friend or
female.
mentor.
Let's say a female just got her heart broken. She felt disrespected. She felt like she had a nigga that wants shit. But then she meets somebody that she like.
Right.
She tells him what she been through. Is he not supposed to work with her because at this point he likes her too? Is he not supposed
You
to
should
work?
acknowledge it.
Right? Is he? But is he
Absolutely.
not supposed to work with her to help her heal? To say, "Nah, I got you. Like I'm rocking with you through the mud. Like I'm there. Like
Yes, but how bad is it? Because then at some
it don't
point,
matter how bad is it because look at the suicide. You telling me somebody that want to commit suicide that is fucking delusional and just don't feel like they want to be here and don't feel like they're like somebody that they don't feel like a lot of people love them. You don't think they're worth somebody saying I got you?
Yeah, but that's okay. Then it's not intimate. Now it's a friend type shit.
No, it's not because technically your man, if you get married today, he's
You
supposed to be
said
there.
married.
Married or no matter what from the
There
start.
is a whole nother ballpark.
If a
now.
grown man comes into your life as a man,
Well,
as a stepper,
honestly, before you even jump into marriage or somebody for instance, you gonna have to go
Weather
through
the
that
storm.
first. Yeah, you gonna have to go through that first because when you marry me, you better not do me how my.
I'm not supposed to be trying to figure out how to goddamn be for you.
Listen,
You know what I mean?
if
Like
I
it
feel like
don't.
you need counseling, I'm gonna start giving you referrals, my nigga.
No, my counseling should come
As
from
your
you.
friend.
You're rib of my rib. Nothing in
I
this
will,
world
but if
can
you
heal
can't
for me but
accept it or
you.
hear it, you might need some type of man figure in your life because you didn't grow up with one to help guide you into some.
What
of that
man you
healing
know
at
these
least.
days that's older than 35 that's doing the right fucking thing, that lived the right fucking life, that actually give
So
a fuck
what you're
about the younger
saying is
person?
men already made up their minds on how they
How
see
they
the
do
world.
for other men.
How they okay.
Sad.
Like they not
Okay.
they.
No, it's
but
fucking
as
sad.
my exactly.
It's fucking sad
But
because
because now look at the fathers today. Look at the fucking look at every child that is under 18 that has a father out here. More than 70% of them don't even see their daddies.
Absolutely.
More than 70% of them daddies act like they friends. They homeboys. Like the nigga's supposed to just we just
don't
supposed
even
to be
show
cool.
up. Yeah, I understand that.
You know what I'm saying? But so when that boy meets a girl that he like later on when he's 30 something, 20 something, that's rib of his rib. She ain't supposed to push him to a doctor. That ain't that you
not
think
what
that's
I'm
how
saying, though.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's additional. It's a part of it, like, and not a doctor. It ain't gotta be a doctor. I get what you're saying. I get what
like
you're
you know what I'm saying? Like I
But at
want
the
to go to
same
my
time-
woman.
Okay,
But
then you
some
go
men,
to that woman.
Some men are open to that. Like they're not
Absolutely.
open to what,
Let me
like, for
talk to
example,
my talk to my lady. Let me show her that I'm
wanna
weak
go,
right now.
but
I
I
need my
don't
wife.
go.
I need my
accepting what I'm
female.
delivering, even if I deliver it the right way, because I understand sometimes us women can deliver it improperly. In a
I'm
way
not
where y'all don't
accepting
feel
it.
comfortable. But if I'm delivering in a way where it's comfortable and you're still not accepting it, then that's when your ego got in the way. And now I know you need a man to counsel you because
No, to be honest with you, men don't accept it because of your first statement. That's what's drilled into now.
But are you?
That's what drills
But are
into
you?
today's
Are you
now.
listening to understand, or are you listening to reply?
Right.
Because if you asking me for advice and I'm giving it to you, hey, this is what's gonna happen. This is how it's gonna work, and you take whatever you want from that conversation and use that instead of the whole thing, then that's your fault.
and this is my thing.
That's your fault.
Right. And this is my thing. It takes a village for everything. Me being a mom, it takes a village, right? We hear that all the time. But really, it takes a village with every single thing you do in your life, in my opinion.
Name how many parents you know right now got a village behind them now.
I understand how it is now, so that's why it's harder for us to even accept anything that you do wrong because of how we were raised. It's different now. It's different now. It's a whole different world. It's a whole different.
It's
ballpark.
different for men. It's not different for women because
How?
men are automatically gonna be there for their woman. Men, no matter what she's going through, a good man is gonna be there for her.
Good man. Go ahead, repeat.
A
That's what
good
I'm saying.
man
A
is gonna
good
be
man.
there.
Yeah. So that's why you
But whether she's a good woman or
gotta
ain't
set
shit,
those boundaries.
she
girl.
not. It's
No.
if you don't hear what I'm saying, hey, I don't know what to do. You gotta go get help. You need counseling.
But how far or how many times will she have to keep repeating herself before we start looking like we
How many
nagging?
times somebody
Or-
gotta talk somebody that's finna do suicide out of doing suicide before they do it?
I understand that. I understand
believe
that.
that outside
But what I'm
though.
saying is you guys ask for you guys ask for, hey, I need my lady, I need you to give me advice. But at what point are you going to accept what I'm telling you, or are you going to turn it into I need to go see my homeboys because my bitch is nagging.
My
bitch
point
is
is-
bothering me. Like, goddamn, she don't understand me.
My
when she's
point
trying
is-
to.
Because he's not communicative. He's not big on
Because
communication.
men don't ask for that. Men don't ask for it because they don't think they're gonna get it. Because look at the statuses that women post. Everything
What are you
is
going off of something that somebody else is doing? I'm talking to you as my husband. I'm talking to you as my man in my household. What we got going on. Fuck what everybody else got going on. Once you come into my life, we either understand what the fuck going on or you gonna get the fuck on. Like I've been telling you, I will listen to you as long as we working together. We got this. But if we not, and you need advice from somebody else and not your own household,
That's what I'm saying.
Go.
I should only get it from my household.
exactly. So then, if you can't get it from her and you feel like she's not giving you what you need, then she's not for you. At the end of the day,
Bottom
she's not for you.
line.
She's not for you.
Like that, which is my point. That's why.
Which is fine for you to go ahead and go, but not everybody's for everybody. But there is somebody for somebody. So either you gonna understand me and I understand you, or you can go find somebody else that's gonna take care of what you need.
I feel like
Don't drag
God-
me along.
I feel like God can use people to those things though, like for counseling and things like that.
I understand that.
I mean,
That's
there's a
where
such
if we
thing
get
as
to a
marriage
point,
counseling,
exactly. That's if we get to a
premarital
point.
counseling.
then why are
absolutely.
the marriage rate? Why are the divorce rates so high?
I mean, everybody don't do counseling. Number one, let's start there. Everybody don't believe in therapy. It's not a sexy thing.
And not even just counseling. I feel like some men, in my experience, I'm not saying all men, some men feel like, what the fuck I look like going to counseling
Ego.
to fix something
Ego.
when you the one that got the problem. I don't see nothing wrong. When I'm telling you, hey, I'm trying to work, I'm trying to figure out how can we do things to make it better. I am doing it better. Even if it's me telling you, stop leaving the fucking toilet seat up. I don't give a fuck what it is. If I have to keep fucking telling you, stop fucking laughing. If I gotta keep fucking telling you to stop doing that
Girl,
shit, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck because it's like, at what point am I important enough to you? Why can't you work around with what I want as well? You guys only want what works for y'all.
nah.
Yes, and you will do what you need to do for the person you really want.
I feel like
That
what
time-
works for us is simple compared
It's
to
not
what
simple.
works for a woman.
It's not simple because at the end of the day, if you can't find it at home, you're gonna find it somewhere else, and then you're gonna come back home and bring what you took out there, and you're gonna bring that shit to the house, and that shit's gonna keep going into
invite more
debt. It's gonna
spirits.
keep bringing that shit down.
Clearly, that happens to women too.
I know it does.
Oh, yeah,
I know.
both.
I'm not saying that females don't do it, but we get to a point where it's like, it's over. It's over, and if it's over,
You're tapped out mentally
yeah, like that's it.
already.
Because once first of all, mentally, we already checked out 3 months ago.
Checked out. That's the word I was trying to find. Yep.
We already checked out 3 months ago.
I don't
because-
know. I feel like a lot of women nowadays, majority women, they don't put in the effort to mentally support a man. Because I don't feel like women look at the mental of a man. I don't feel like that's a
I believe it's certain people that do. I believe there's certain people that do.
but I don't feel like
Because I'm a listen.
I don't feel
I'ma
like the
listen.
mental of a man is important to women.
No, I believe it is. I believe
Can
it
you
is.
elaborate a little bit?
Like
on that?
I've never had a woman.
It's more like a nigga, stop being fucking sad, man. The fuck up. Like,
yeah,
shut
like
up.
I've never
type
had a
shit.
woman care about my mental, like what I'm going through, what I had, what I'm like, how I feel about her. Like, what makes you feel this way? Why are you frustrated with me? Anything. Like mentally.
I'm the opposite.
That's what I'm saying. You got certain people. You have to really understand a female point of view as well.
And the feedback I would get sometimes is like, not the feedback, but it's basically they're not as communicative. Like that's not.
That's
So
where
you feel
that's
like-
where it shortens it. It shortens it. You
So
giving
do y'all
me-
feel
you
like that
giving me
language?
just a little bit of you? I need all of you for me to understand you. If you're giving me just a little bit because you scared to give me all of you, then it's gonna be a little hard for me to be like, okay, let me give you advice on that little piece of what you got going on.
So do you feel like that language tends to get foreign?
Yeah.
when
It does.
sharing
It
that?
gets lost.
Yeah.
It gets lost.
Yeah.
I can agree with that.
No, it gets
'Cause
lost.
It become a thing like you saying what you saying, I'm saying what I'm saying, and we not getting
meeting.
nowhere.
We not meeting in the middle.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And me personally, I don't feel like that's a means of breaking up. I feel like that's a means of, you heard what I said, I heard what you said. We just gonna go our separate ways to think about what each other said. Now, if I
So
go
that's-
my way,
So that's not a breakup. That's you go in the other room, think about what
type
you're
of shit,
doing,
or I'm going to
and
work
come
for
back.
the day, we might not have talked or text.
I think that's more acceptable if we are
Say
married.
that it's everything.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
You're supposed to be the leader.
Right.
You're
Absolutely.
supposed to be able to lead me. If
Yeah.
you tell me some shit like some mature shit like that, I'm like,
Eh.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Well, it
that's
depends. I feel like if I'm really into you, then you gonna get all of it. You gonna get all of it. But if you giving me some type of, he not gonna get 100% of me.
But I feel
Then
like
it's not gonna work.
oftentimes,
Be the problem.
Yeah.
I feel like oftentimes it just gets to that cloudy misconception of the music of the language just being foreign to each other, and you talking Spanish and I'm talking French, and it just don't.
Yeah, it don't connect.
You got it. You have
Yeah,
to
they don't
separate
connect.
to think about what somebody said. Like
Yeah,
we
I
could
like
be
that.
going back and forth arguing,
like
and I got to go to work today. So today, if I would be selfish or ain't shit to not have thought about what you said the night before, and vice versa.
But that's what I'm saying. Y'all both gotta put in that work. Y'all
Right.
both
And
gotta
that's
put
why
in
we
that
tap out
time.
early because our nigga ain't leading. We
Right.
want a man that we can depend on and have some security with, and all that shit. So we don't feel that if he not leading me, I'm already tapped out because I already know he not about to change. I already done
Yeah,
figured
especially if I'm still talking
tried
to you.
everything. I was nice
I've
about
done
it.
every last thing.
did the right
You
thing. I
you
even
going
thinking
out,
about it.
you doing your thing, you hanging with your boys, but I'm at home cooking. I'm making sure I give you the best sex ever. I'm taking care of the kids. I'm doing everything that I need to do. If you come home with that negative shit after I've given you all of it,
Man, listen, that's that. You can get the fuck on. If we
well,
come back,
because you're not bringing back.
listen,
You're not
if
bringing back that bad energy.
I'm agreeing with you.
Oh, okay, 'cause I-
if we come back and we still are like, come on, what we arguing about? If we not talking about a solution, just don't say nothing to me.
Yes, be
Don't say nothing to me.
oriented.
Like,
Yeah.
we at this point we argued last night for 4 hours. Why are we arguing 12 hours later?
Life is
Leave
too
me the fuck
short.
alone if we just gonna argue.
And our kids
Talk
don't
to
need see
me.
us arguing like that all the time
Like,
either.
They don't need to see that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's toxic.
They don't need to
like,
see that. They don't need to see
no.
that. Especially the kids, because then that goes back to Chris Brown seeing that shit. And then that's what they grow up with. And that's what they think. That's like training a fucking dog to sit down when you tell him to sit the fuck down. If you tell that motherfucker to go and he don't fucking do what he's supposed to do, then he an ain't shit motherfucker. Like, at the end of the day, when you train, like, that's why when you were talking about how just because somebody went through something, if that's all they're programmed to fucking see, then that's all they're gonna give. So it starts in the home.
Always.
It starts in the home. If you raise your kids the right way and save that drama shit for another day when your kids are at school, then that's when you handle it. Don't handle that shit in front of your kids.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Because then that's what you're raising
Yeah.
at the end of the day.
It can be easier said than done, but
I don't know.
that threw me off. It can be easier said than done, but if y'all both on the same page, y'all could both
And
work
that's
at
why
it together.
that's why I keep saying, if y'all not on the same page, why even go through all of that? Why even put yourself in a position
People
to
get
where
married too fast.
that's what I'm saying. Why
Oh
are you
shit, no, I ain't. Baby,
ain't-
you
you
got to
ain't-
be that one.
you ain't looking
'Cause
for nobody
listen,
yet?
What?
What's your love life?
But no.
Yeah, no?
Serious. No.
Yeah.
You not just finna talk me into. You not finna fuck me into no damn marriage.
That's what I'm saying. You know when the right person is the right person.
Yeah, because
Like, you know when it's the right one, and if it's not, then okay. It's okay to be like, we've tried, we've done this.
1,000 times.
No, that's what I'm saying. As long as you put in that work, and if it's getting better, then yes. But if it's not, why continue to drag along?
Right.
Let that shit go.
So yeah, before we end,
Like, shit, I got my shit to say.
um,
Niggas ain't shit.
We did a whole bunch of topics.
About hoes and
within
tricks.
the
before
topic.
we go, what is something that at the end of the day, if you was to meet somebody is like I know I'm looking for this. Like, this is what I'm looking for. If he don't at least possess this quality, you can't even talk to me. And I'm going to go first. My main thing, if I meet a female and I'm talking to a female, whatever the case may be, if you don't possess ambition to be your own boss in today's society with the economy the way it is, I can't do nothing with a 9-to-5, baby.
Okay, so we did talk about that. Mm-hmm.
I can't. You got a 9-to-5.
It has
baby.
to be somebody
Like,
on your level.
Yeah.
It has to be somebody on your level.
Not even. It don't really got nothing to do with the level. It's just I want somebody that wants to. I don't want America running my household. I don't want America to be able to shut down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want America to be able to shut down and dictate how I pay my bills in my household.
Absolutely. You want to make your own money.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Clock in. You want to clock in, clock out. Yeah.
Some shit go on, we can start a motherfucking a fucking anything in the backyard, grow some vegetables, all type of shit. Yeah. We can control our own shit.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, America don't grow that shit. Like we self-sufficient around here.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? But what are y'all's?
Well, for me, you got to be compatible. I feel like we got to be on the same page. It has to be, like, honestly, when I first see somebody, I know it's crazy, but I got to look at you and be like, that nigga fine. Let me see what he talking about. But other than that, if conversation is great, your motive is great, your energy is there, your vibe is 100%. If you could show me how you treat your family, it's going to make me feel like that's how you going to treat me. And I feel like that at the end of the day, we have to connect. If we don't connect, it's over.
I with both of them shit.
Oh, okay.
I fucks with that.
No, but if we're talking, you have to be a man of your word.
Absolutely.
You have to be a man of your word. I'm going to say it one more time. You got to be a man of your word. If you tell me you're going to do something, I need you to do that shit. If you tell me you're going to take me out on this day at this time and I put that shit on my calendar, nigga, you better be with the shits.
Absolutely.
Like, period.
Don't sell me a dream.
Mm-hmm. I have no time for the disappointment, for the high hopes. I hate that shit. I'd rather just, you know what I'm saying, deal with myself than to deal with that extra shit.
Absolutely.
If we in a relationship and you tell me you're going to get this done, I'm going to need you to get that done, baby.
Absolutely.
So that's my biggest pet peeve. Be a man of your word.
Well, y'all heard it.
Period.
Be a man of your word.
Or woman.
Or woman.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Tiara's single, ready to mingle. Baby.
She's stupid. So.
Hey, look. It's February.
Except for some chocolate. Nah. But y'all heard it here best.
Absolutely.
Thanks for staying tuned. Thanks for, listening. Check us out on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter.
All platforms.
Like, subscribe, comment.
Can I do a quick shout out?
Shout out.
Okay, bet. This lip gloss is the shit. I'm not just saying that. I use it every day. It's organic. It's not sticky. Royalty Bells Cosmetics. Royalty Bells Cosmetics. You the shit. These nails. These nails.
Girl, what the? We might have to
She gonna kill you. She gonna fucking kill you. Hey, look.
My shit
on the Blokk podcast, Boogie the host.
Absolutely.
Nina Lee.
Tiara Fajo.
We up out of here. Peace. Stay tuned.